What's up, ATG fam? We're going to cover 3 reasons to be super optimistic if you have knee problems. Optimism point number 1. Pain is an opportunity. I think this is number 1 exercise for knees and jumping longevity of all time, the true Hackenschmidt squat. If that hurts to look at, that's a signal from your body that you lack the ability to do that. Now, I used to think of pain as something to squash. Body says pain. I'm trying to say, shut up. Icing my knees 4 times a day, popping Advil like painkillers, surgeries, tens of thousands of dollars in treatments, none of which improved my ability. Then improving my ability, now doing so for 2,233 people as of this morning, in terms of people who could not do things in sport or in life, who were in more chronic pain. Significant improvement of ability attended by significant reduction of pain. The goal is not the pain, the goal is the ability. So where you have pain, that's potential. That's potential for different knees or wherever you have pain for the rest of your life. Now, let's look at the fact that this is the squat of George Hackenschmidt, who had the greatest knee and jumping longevity of all time, with the picture of him jumping over a high hurdle at age 75. And apparently he was doing that until he was 87. We only just have this picture from when he was 75. And he still has the world record in that exercise. So not surprisingly, the guy with the strongest knees had the greatest knee longevity ever. Academia has not looked into this. There's no study on this. There's no attempt at progressing to this ability. But that's huge potential for us. Whatever we think about our knees, if we know that potentially the greatest gems for our knees have not even been looked at, it's nothing against existing methods. My job is not to fight against existing methods. Existing methods are that. My job is to create paths of these incredible gems which haven't been looked at. Now we're looking at it. That brings us right to the third point, which is that, okay, this may look like an intense position, but you could do your first warm-up set without weight, and the slant board allows you to balance into that position, and you can even regress now the balance, the strength needed in order to go into that position and come back up. And what are we doing here on 2 legs? What's the goal of 0, where we don't even use that exercise? The 5 steps of 0 are just trying to bring us to the ability to cover our hamstring as much as we can over our calf. We're not touching the back knee, so all that load is there, completely pain-free. This is the main goal of 0, and even that scales by how high we elevate, less mobility, using assistance. And that's step 5. Steps 4, 3, 2, 1, all help us build to that. And if you can even walk, you can start with the tibialis raise and so on and progress from there. So those are 3 major reasons to be optimistic. Now, I've done the 0 flow hundreds of times, maybe 1,000 times. So now I'm on loaded 0, which is following the same steps. So I'm still trying to improve at steps 1 through 5. I'm still putting energy on those same steps that saved me. And then I get to cap it off, put both legs together, and finish off. And even still, I'm doing 2 major leg days with this, so I'm being smart. Instead of 3 leg days, I'm going to 2 just to be smart. Still doing steps 1 to 5, and then this is only one of the days that I finish it off. So I get these comments every day. Oh, that's the number 1 knee exercise. Should I do it every day? Well, I'm doing it after 5 steps that I've done like 1,000 times, and now I'm doing it 1 day a week, starting with body weight, gradually loading up. So that's how I'm doing it. That's how I'm safely applying it. And if there's any pissed offness behind this video, it's only for George. It's only for George because George paved the way. We ignored a route to help other people with the gem that he provided us. And now if you go into gyms around the world and you say, where's the hack squat machine? You see people doing this. So they're literally avoiding the variability George had. And I just want to make sure there's no knees over toes guy or Ben Patrick machine later on that teaches you how to not use your knees and wind up with knee replacement. So George, this is for you wherever you are in this universe. I'm pissed off for your sake, brother. But now we have a route. Anyone can apply your genius. So be smart, get educated. Okay, you can only be the adverse effect of any of these things if you don't actually understand what you're doing. And if you do understand it now, you become just as powerful as I do to help anyone in your life. So thank you to all those people who are applying it and are now achieving these success stories for others.